Hey everybody, it's Delusion Dispeller. I was doing a little bit of research this morning, not even on the topic, but I found myself back on the Chris Watts topic again. The Chris Watts train, the crazy train to nowhere. Anyways, I think the one thing that stuck out to me the most that really hasn't been talked about regarding Chris Watts is that whole Metallica thing. And I know, if you love Metallica, you're going to say, oh, it had nothing to do with why he did what he did. I'm going to beg to differ with you. I think garbage in, garbage out. And this man had an obvious obsession with the group to the point that he tattooed their symbol on his back. And in one of the pictures where he's got his arm around Bella, he's actually doing a satanic symbol with his fingers. Now, I work in a school where gang signs are a common thing. People tend to flash each other gang signs. And, of course, they get in trouble for it because it's obviously not right and it's highly illegal and suspect. Chris Watts was blatantly doing a gang sign when he had his arm around Bella. And when he went to the Metallica concert, he was doing the typical, what do they call it, the devil horn symbol, whatever. There's something in symbolism. Even like deaf people have symbols in order to communicate. So why would a gang or a demonic, as far as I'm concerned, singing group not have that? And he obviously was very much connected with displaying these type of signs and symbols proudly with a big evil grin on his face. So nobody will ever convince me that the music he listened to and the beliefs that he had based on that music and based on the messages in that music did not influence him. I'm not saying it influences everybody. Obviously not. Not everybody succumbs to messages and decides to act them out in any song. It's not just heavy rock or acid rock or whatever Metallica is. But in his case, he was very controlled by external people. Obviously, he was controlled by Shenan. He was controlled by music, I believe. He was controlled by his mother, I believe. And obviously controlled by circumstances, possibly maybe Nikki, I don't know. I'm speculating on whether that was even the case or not. We haven't heard much about Nicol since the whole thing went down, so I can't say that. But he obviously was not somebody that was internally motivated as much as some other people might be. He was very controlled by his environment. And it just disturbed me when I went back and I watched, or rewatched, I guess you could say, everything to do with Metallica. Shenan buying him the t-shirt. He got so excited about that. He had the biggest grin on his face, yet when she announced a pregnancy announcement, he was like really terrified and really like, I gotta do something about this right now. I don't know, there's a lot of things that I really still have questions about. I don't think about him or it, as in the case, very often, but every once in a while it'll creep back into my brain because it's so outlandish. It's so despicable how everything went down. And his interviews seemed so odd. The fact that we only saw his back in the original interrogation video. The fact that it seems like stuff has been chopped out of many of the interview videos where he told about, what really happened. They don't really even allow him to answer in the one video. There's just so many questions I still have. And also, the biggest question of all is, when on earth are we going to hear about his psych evaluation? I'm still waiting to hear, did this man have Asperger's syndrome or some form of autism? Because the dude cannot speak straight. He trips on his words. He garbles when he talks. In other words, he does not enunciate words. So I'm just wondering, where is that psych eval? Where is it? Anyways, that's all the questions I have about the case, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I got to go let my cat in because he's meowing, but I just wanted to, I guess, share my feelings on that, share my thoughts. Everybody have a great day, and feel free to post comments and your own concerns, because let's talk about it a little bit more, since in some people's minds it's not over. It's not over till we know more. Have a great day.